At life's crossroads, which is the true path, knowledge or wisdom? Sometimes the answer drifts quietly downriver. Once, a proud scholar journeyed in search of greatness. His arms overflowed with scrolls. Yet to continue, he had to cross the river, the only way, a ferryman's boat. He grumbled, stirring the waters with impatience. "Old man, do you even know the stars or the laws that bind men?" he scoffed as he boarded. The ferryman bowed his head, replying, "No, sir, but I know how to cross waters and read the river's moods." His voice was calm, like ripples on still water. Drifting midstream, the scholar lectured on philosophy, mocking the ferryman's lack of formal learning, his words swirling like eddies. But the river knows no pride. Suddenly, their tiny boat rocked and spun as a fierce current swept in, a test neither book nor oar could avoid. When pride meets peril, all certainty is washed away. The scholar's scrolls slipped, one by one, into the churning water, vanishing beneath foam and fear. For the first time, silence fell between them. Water splashed over the boat, cold and real. The scholar's wisdom was no anchor now. He glanced at the ferryman, fear rising in his eyes. "Can you swim?" the ferryman asked softly. The scholar shook his head. He had studied everything but the currents that now threatened his life. The scholar trembled. In all his years, he never thought to learn what kept him afloat when the world spun out of control. With practiced skill, the ferryman guided the boat, calmed the scholar, and read the river's language, a wisdom found in listening, not lecturing. On the other shore, soaked and shaken, the scholar bowed his head. He whispered, "I have lived in books, yet you taught me how to cross." Some lessons can't be read, only lived. As they rested, the ferryman spoke. "Many who journey this river believe knowledge alone will carry them, but the river teaches patience, humility, and trust." The scholar finally asks, "How did you learn to read the river's moods?" The ferryman smiles, "By making mistakes and surviving the storms." "Books are precious," said the ferryman, "but some wisdom flows only from living and listening, being present at the river's edge." In that quiet moment, the scholar saw, wisdom is not the absence of knowledge, but its grounding in compassion and humility. He felt gratitude for the journey, for the river, and for the ferryman who showed him the wisdom of the ordinary. From that day, the scholar carried fewer books and a heart more open to the world's quiet, flowing lessons. True wisdom flows where humility meets experience. Many will stand at their own crossroad, arms heavy with learning, hearts hungry for something more. At the water's edge, the real lesson waits, not in what you know, but in how you meet the unknown. Some will cling to what they carry, others will open their hands and listen to the currents weaving through each moment. Those who dare to set down their pride may find the ferryman within themselves, patient, kind, able to cross any water. Wisdom's crossroad is met not in the mind alone, but in gentleness, presence, and the steady courage to keep crossing. After all, the river whispers, to truly cross, we must learn from both the book and the boatman. What crossroad do you stand before today? Remember, wisdom is not just what you hold in your mind, but what guides you through uncertainty, what steadies your heart when waters rise. Every journey has its crossings, and every crossing its lesson, if only we listen as deeply as we seek. So next time you come to a crossroad, pause, breathe, and ask, will you simply know, or will you also understand? Let the river remind you. Humility and curiosity will carry you farther than pride ever could. May your mind seek and your spirit listen, so you may cross every river ahead, wise, open, and whole. If this story spoke to your journey, comment your insight or share your own crossroad below. Follow for more stories that light your path.